Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Bale. Bale. And it's Vieira. Good take, and is he in? And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. Oh, that's clever. And this is Ibrahimovic. Manchester United have reclaimed it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Now it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Zanetti. Now that's well seen too. And it's Vitinha. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hullet. Bergomi attempts a clearance. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Pelé. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. Lovely feet. Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nicely spread. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Bale. It's Hullet. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a searching pass. That's a clever... There's the header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Zanetti. That's an imaginative pass. Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that is a good ball. He's having a shot! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Manchester United take the lead.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it goes for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Searching pass he's played there, and he was quick to react. And it's Hullet. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away? Always onto this. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Pele. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And a fantastic
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too...
And a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pele, Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Nuno Mendes. Iniesta. And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. And this is Pelé. And he shoots! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Tries to play it through. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Pelé. Turns and goes back. Vieira. He has a look up. Bullet! And that should get the job done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Thinks about the... Ibrahimovic!
Manchester United really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Bellingham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's come loose. That has been slung wide. Backward it goes. Ibrahimovic. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pelé. Great vision.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Iniesta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Pelé. Pelé. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got
Number
changes
15,
here from both sides, in fact.
Iniesta.
And he's got the just the keeper to beat. And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
That is a little undercooked. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Szoboszlai. Now it's Pele. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further.
Manchester United. After
One
88
sweeping move
minutes.
executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Pele. Now, can they get a chance for a shot? He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 90 minutes is number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So is this the start of a comeback?
There will be 5 minutes added
And here's
time.
Hullet. And it's Zanetti. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. Oh, that's fabulous. Szoboszlai. Terrific header! And he hits the net! Deep, deep into injury time! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
Number
one.
11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Oh, shooting chance!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Cruyff. He's chosen to go back. That has been slung wide. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us, just the supporting cast in an act where he will always take centre stage.
In the Zlatan show, Zlatan is the only star.
I'm not arguing.
Some really good ball movement. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham is flagged offside. Vitinha, Vieira. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Tries a shot! And he can clear it away. Referee's given a throw. Bale. And it's Vieira. It's Hullet. Nicely spread. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to belt it away. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Mendes. Ibrahimovic. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. He's a sharp little ball here. Vitinha. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And it's Neymar. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Can he get it through? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Hullet. And he's quick to get it clear again. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Cruyff certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Vitinha. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And now the breakaway. Nuno Mendes. Ambitious ball here. Pull it. Vieira. Pull it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Pull it. Oh, that was vital. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's the throw. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Cruyff. That was good alertness. Now it's Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it out wide. Yaya Toure. Manchester United finding their passes. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Vieira.
They've been denied a chance to develop and
we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. That gets things going for the second half.
well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space, and he's worked it through. Great chance! It's in!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and a
Chance! Vieira. Pull it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bergomi gets good distance on it. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this. That is a great pick out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bergomi does well to get it back. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The goal scored for Manchester United.
The movement
After
so
59
precise,
minutes
the
is
finish sumptuous.
number 14.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Vitinha. Great vision. And this is Hullet. Mendes gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely shaped ball. And he was alert to it. Bellingham going about things with real menace. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he shoots!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Maldini with the clearance. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a great... And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he's only too happy to take that back.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pelé, distributed tidily. Oh, nice touch. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, nicely intercepted. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Pelé. Neymar. Nice looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's gone for goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic.
They've played it short.
Toure.
Very nicely done.
Number 19.
And that's played. Real chance!
Number 10.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's being urged to shoot. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Bullet claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act.
Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a wry smile there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Toure gets rid without sophistication. It's a good spell of possession, this. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ibrahimovic. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And this is Hullet. Hullet! It's bounced back off the post. Cleared without complication. And he's intervened well there. Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Manchester United somehow escaped the danger. That was a tight call, though.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now he's got space here. That is ended up in no man's land. Vitinha. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Chips it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Pele. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mendes can get it clear. Bale calmly anticipates. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Pele. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Now then, the ball's come loose. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Cafu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Great vision. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He skips past his man. And that should get the job done. Threads one in. He's having a shot! He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. The second half gets underway. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Vieira. Another pass just keep... Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! And the lead is extended still further.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
A case now of complete control. And here's Neymar. And he's in on goal. Brilliantly cut out. Szoboszlai. Vitinha. Now it's Pele. Pele. And it's Vitinha. Cafu gets into a good position. Backward it goes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vitinha. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think...
It's Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Soboslai.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United, after 60 minutes, is number 17, Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff. Johan Cruyff.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nicely shaped ball, and he was quick to react. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar picks it up out wide. He's found a way through. Szoboszlai. Pull it. Here's Petinia. Cafu. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Mendes. Mendes goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Looking to play him in. That is lovely. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Bale. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ibrahimovic really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes
15,
here from both sides, in fact.
Number 24, Neymar. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 3, Toure. Coming on the field, number 19, Bellingham.
This is Ronaldo.
Number 10,
He's shifting through the gears here.
Number 23,
Ronaldo is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution in progress.
Picked out brilliantly. Played, he gets big. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Rummenigge. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender...
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Cruyff with the cross. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
It's a goal kick. Martin Caceres, Jim. Precious little doubt about what his outstanding qualities are.
Aggression and tenacity, Peter, but there is another side to his game as well. He's got a certain confidence on the ball and he can pick a really telling pass too. That's vital if you're looking to play a patient possession-based game.
Now it's Neymar. Iniesta.
Oh, delightful ball. Good read, needed to be.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vieira can get it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Has a look and plays it forward.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Now it's Pelé. Cafu. Hullet. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Hullet. Cafu. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cruyff. Great vision.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Look at this. It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 20 minutes is number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Caceres. And it's been played through. And it's Caceres. Iniesta. Thinks one through. That has not gone well. Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Manchester United finding their passes. And this is Pelé. Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bale with the short one. Oh, that's neat. Looking to go deep. Climbs up big! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. certain, searing and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong net behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Szoboszlai. Bale. Szoboszlai is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And it's Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Pelé. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball. Iniesta! Oh, it's hit the post. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Vitinha. 5 minutes till the break. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Szoboszlai. Now this could be a chance. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Caceres. And Zanetti. Yaya Toure.
Indicated.
It's a pretty loose pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lofted upfield. Pelé. Oh, no joy this time. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0. There's the start of the second half. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Vieira. Now it's Pelé, looking tidy in possession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 2 then. Bale plays it short. And it's going to be another one. Manchester United have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. And this is, tries a shot! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Corner number 4 coming up here. Bale goes short. Szoboszlai. And this is Bale. Swept in. And this is Hullet. Iniesta tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. Leicester makes the interception. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
And it's Vitinha. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Lovely feet. No way through, so back it comes. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. Great ball if he can get there. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Chips it through. Bergomi. Caceres. Threads one in. Caceres picks it up out wide. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Szoboszlai to Bale. Ibrahimovic. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And it's Vitinha. Clipped into space. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Iniesta. And it's Neymar. Into the last quarter of an hour. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vitinha. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar providing an outlet on that flank.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
Gullit does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Short changes him with that pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bergomi.
Yaya Toure.
And here's Iniesta. Manchester United finding their passes. Vitinha. Gullit.
There will be
And it's
1
Gullit.
minute added time.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that's that. Manchester United can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Gullit
And a
claiming the
quick
Man of the
announcement
Match
now for
award,
anybody interested
and there is
in
very
buying
little room
tickets
for
our next
argument.
home game. Details are currently being
How do
displayed
you look back on the
screen.
game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. Manchester United have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape in training, and it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
Can he get it through? He's had a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Cafu spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bale goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serves up across. Cafu. That's been cut out, well played. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Hullet. Tries to pass it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Neymar. That has been cut short. Pele. Hullet. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Now it's Pele. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Toure getting this one clear. Corner number 2 then. Toure attempts a clearance. No way through, so back it comes. Nice sequence of passes this. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's on it, can he get away? So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Hullet dominates aerially so often. Bale. And this is Ibrahimovic. Zanetti. Iniesta. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Hullet. Vieira. Now, can they get him away? That's tidy. And it's Hullet. Passing nice and neat. Cruyff. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's in on goal! And the shot! And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And here's Cruyff. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hullet clears it away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's neat. And that's a good ball. Same again, same outcome.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Manchester United have their third corner. And it's been taken short.
Added time.
Bale. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Picked out brilliantly. Vieira. Toure. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Which way will things go in the second half? Ours, of course.
And we're off again.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
There's the... I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Looking to play him in. Neymar receives it in a good position here. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The goal scorer for Manchester United.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
14.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Vitinha. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, easy pickings there.
Manchester United are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ibrahimovic turns and goes back.
Szoboszlai. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they...
Up he goes! He has done it! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 24.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that has put paid to that bullet. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Rummenigge.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Thuram makes the interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now this could be a chance. And he shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Yaya Toure. This might spell danger. Szoboszlai. It's Hullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Flings in across. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well measured.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bale defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pelé. Looking to play him in. Pelé. He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 3, Toure. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Seedorf. Substitution in progress.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham going about things with real menace. And it's Bale. Passes short and sharp. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
We have already started here. Gullit gets into a good position. Ibrahimovic is herring after that one. Now it's Neymar.
Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't...
There's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Nuno Mendes. Bergomi. Thuram. So just the one early goal to report so far.
And the score is 1-0. Shot could be on.
Gullit. Here's Vitinha.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
And it's Bellingham. Vieira. And that has been slung wide. And it's Bale.
First quarter of an hour gone.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Bellingham.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Cafu is always looking to play quality balls.
Can he get it through? And the counter is on.
And the through ball. That's a good ball.
Picked. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
And he has been fouled there.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, that's such a good position too.
Ibrahimovic.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
pull it. Vieira.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Pull it!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bale goes short. He is just caressing the ball. Climbs up big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Half an hour played now. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Vitinha. Cafu. Threads one in. Can he latch onto this? Vitinha receives it in a wide position. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Yaya Toure. To Thuram. Nuno Mendes. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, well played. And it's Bellingham. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Cruyff. Zanetti. He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes looks to the other side, and it's Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Pele. Cafu. He has a look up. That's a lovely, neat pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
The boys can turn it up for the second.
And so we're off again.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Cafu thinks about the shot. Now this could be a chance. That's a sharp pass. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time.
Ibrahimovic! They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gullit dominates aerially so often. Vitinha. Here's Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, good read. Good take, and is he in? Delicate ball, and it needs to be. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Vitinha unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 3, Toure.
That pass isn't the best.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
That's a corner kick.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he's taking no chances there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zanetti.
Tries to pass it through. So much time and the shot!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This is their second corner of the game.
Iniesta.
They've played it short.
Is
nice touch.
Gullit.
Cross from Cafu. Cleared away. Oh, cracking ball. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Ronaldo.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there!
2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 78 minutes is...
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Seedorf. And here's Cruyff. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. No way through. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pele, that's been slipped through. Cristiano Ronaldo, chance for a shot! He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Shot a goal! It's in! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Manchester United are having a ball here. Szoboszlai. Manchester United looking to pass their way through.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. He's got away. Chooses to go back. Chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Zanetti clears it away. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha! And the keeper's well positioned. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And already we're underway here.
Well, five at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just three in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back and giving your team a little more freedom.
Easier said than done.
That's right, but it does work.
Terrific header! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
And here's the chance to counter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Bale.
Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Vitinha picks it up out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a...
Oh, what a mistake! Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And it's Bale. Bellingham. Now it's Pelé.
And they're quick to press.
Neymar. Bale wins the duel this time. Aimed beyond the defence. Zanetti makes the interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passes short and sharp. Shapes to shoot! Pinged towards the front line. Thuram. It's Bergomi. Neymar. Iniesta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bellingham. Bale. Rummenigge. Lobbed in behind. Nice interception, well timed. Bale deals with that comfortably. Hullet. And it's Hullet.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Bellingham
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Bale with the short one. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Manchester United, after 36 minutes, is number 20, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Neymar knocks it out wide. Iniesta. Nice sequence of passes this. Neymar,
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
played out wide. Manchester United finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
No way through there.
Bellingham.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Great defending, strong and determined.
And it's Maldini.
And there's the end of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Out towards the flank.
It's a promising position.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vitinha. Cafu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance here to counter. He can run onto that. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Iniesta, great ball, and he's in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's forced to go back. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Vitinha. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. Bellingham. Bale in acres of space out wide.
Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's been played through. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Pull it. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Iniesta.
Rummenigge.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for
15,
changes on both sides,
Iniesta.
actually.
Number 24, Neymar. Number 23,
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 19.
Now it's Pele,
Number
and it's
10,
Rodri.
Gullit.
Half an
Number
hour gone in the
9,
second half.
Ibrahimovic.
Substitution in progress.
Cafu has it out wide and in space.
Oh, good take and shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he lines up a cross.
Oh, that was vital. Pull it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get... He's having a shot! In for the pieces! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Bale. Bellingham. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ibrahimovic! Rodri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham going about things with real menace. Looking to play him in. That's that, the end. Manchester United are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
And now, the moment we've all been
Your
waiting
reflections
for.
then, Jim.
It's time
Well,
to
the look
announce
on the
today's
manager's
man
face
of the
says it
match.
all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.